Sequels to my life entirely up to me. Slowly suffocating, do you notice how it feels? That baby, can you hold me while I'm running through a field like...
This is the most insane deaths caused by entitled Karens. Alright.
The bus driver assault. Missing your bus stop. It's annoying, sure. A minor inconvenience that might cost you a few extra minutes of walking. But for one 48-year-old woman in Chongqing, China, a missed bus stop was something else entirely. It was a personal attack, and she was going to make sure the driver knew it. On October 28th, 2018,
is this insane death?
Ms. Liu was a
she
passenger
killed this
on a
nigga?
city bus crossing the Wanzhou Yangtze River Bridge. When she realized she had missed her stop, she demanded that the driver, a 43-year-old man named Ran, stop immediately. Right there, in the middle of a multi-lane bridge high above the river.
Like, this is the type of shit that you have to be retarded. Why the fuck would he stop on a fucking bridge, in the middle of a fucking bridge? Like, I didn't, like, this is just, like, moron shit, bro.
Ran refused. Nope. It was illegal and incredibly dangerous. This was not the answer Ms. Liu was looking for. She became furious, screaming at him, her voice rising in a crescendo of entitlement. Then, she attacked him, striking him on the head with her mobile phone while he was...
Oh my god. I'm already knowing. This shorty is fucking stupid. She gonna attack this nigga while he's driving? Is he about to crash and die or some shit? Like, moron shit. Let me attack the nigga who's driving the vehicle. I mean, like, bro, niggas have to be retarded, bro.
Driving at over 30 miles per hour. The driver, in a fatal split-second reaction, took his right hand off the wheel to strike back. In that moment of chaos, he lost control. The bus veered sharply into oncoming traffic, sideswiped a small red car, and then smashed through the bridge's guardrail.
Oh my fucking god.
For a horrifying moment, the bus teetered on the edge before plunging 164 feet into the murky waters
this bitch is oh my god.
of the Yangtze River below. All 15 people on board,
wow,
including Ms. Liu, the driver, and 13 innocent passengers, were killed. Initially, the driver of the red car was blamed, and she was viciously attacked online. But when salvage crews recovered the bus's black box recorder 2 days later, the horrifying truth was revealed to the world. The footage of Ms. Liu's violent, entitled tantrum went viral, sparking a national conversation in China about passenger behavior. A missed bus stop, a moment of rage, and a watery grave.
And you got how much? 14, 15 people killed over, like, it's not even like, oh, they missed your bus stop and you're on the fucking road, nigga. You're on a fucking bridge. Missed bus stop just cost you and like 14 other people's lives. Like, motherfuckers have to be retarded, bro.
For 15 people, all because one woman believed the rules didn't apply to her. The alligator petting disaster. Some people have a healthy respect for nature.
It's about to be just some moron shit. I'm already knowing.
They understand that wild animals are,
wild.
Well, you know, wild. And then there are people like Cynthia Covert. Cynthia, say hi to my audience, will you? Hi. This 58-year-old nail technician from South Carolina decided in May 2020 that she knew better than a 10-foot, 500-pound alligator. She was at a client's house on Kiowa Island, a place known for its large alligator population. She saw one in the pond behind the house and was fascinated. The homeowner, seeing her get too close, shouted a desperate warning. "Don't get close, he ate a deer the other day." Cynthia's response was a masterclass in fatal arrogance. "I don't look like a deer," she replied, and walked calmly towards the water's edge. Apparently,
see what I'm saying? Like, this has to just, you have to just be slow. See what I'm saying? This is like some slow shit. Like, can you really feel bad? Like, I'm surprised, bro, if you're this stupid, I'm surprised motherfuckers ain't die sooner. Like,
to get a better look, or even to touch the animal. The alligator, unsurprisingly, did not make a distinction. It lunged, grabbing her by the leg and dragging her into the water. A neighbor and the homeowner frantically tried to save her, throwing her a rope. For a moment, it seemed like they might succeed. Cynthia, waist deep in the water, holding onto the rope, calmly said, "I guess I won't do this again." It was the last thing she would ever say. Seconds later, the alligator performed its signature move, the death roll. It spun its powerful
fuck
body,
no.
carrying her from...
There's no way this is real. This is some scary movie ass shit. She's like, "I'm not a deer." Walks up, gets pulled in, screaming and shit. She gets out. She's like, "Won't do that again." And then she get pulled back down and die. Yo, come on, bro. Holy shit.
It was her a rope. For a moment, it seemed like they might succeed. Cynthia, waist deep in the water, holding onto the rope, calmly said, "I guess I won't do this again." It was
you get pulled down and dies. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Seconds later, the alligator performed its signature
that's some scary movie shit, bro.
move, the death roll. It spun its powerful body, tearing her from the rope and pulling her under. "Bye, Cynthia." The sheer, casual entitlement of it is what makes this story so chilling. The belief that a wild apex predator would somehow recognize her as a human and not a threat, or food. The final understated comment, as if she had merely made a social faux pas. Police later had to shoot
I don't think it was entitlement. I think she was just slow.
the alligator to recover Cynthia's body, which the animal kept bringing to the surface. A grim, possessive display. It's a story that would be comical if it weren't so tragic. A woman who looked death in the eye and told it, "You've got the wrong person." The alligator disagreed. The safari main character syndrome.
Oh my god.
We've all seen them. The people who act like the world is their movie, and everyone else is just an extra. In July 2016, a 32-year-old woman named Ms. Zhao took this to a whole new, deadly level. She and her family were on a self-drive safari at the Badaling Wildlife World in Beijing, driving through the Siberian tiger enclosure. The rules were simple and repeated constantly over loudspeakers. Stay in your car. Do not get out.
So there's like, oh my
For
god.
any reason. But Ms. Zhao got into an argument with her husband, who was driving. And in a fit of what can only be described as main character syndrome, she decided the rules didn't apply to her. She stormed out of the passenger seat, walked around the car to the driver's side, and yanked the door open to continue the argument. She was
What was the point of doing that? Nigga, you're in the car already arguing. What was the fucking thought process behind getting out in a fucking tiger enclosure and fucking go open the door and argue with this nigga? She had to have been trying to pack him too. Cause you had like I'm saying like some of these aren't even caring. Some of these are just retards, like actual morons.
in the middle of a tiger enclosure, surrounded by apex predators, but her personal drama was more important. Within seconds, a tiger ambushed her from behind, dragging her away like a doll.
Dumbass.
Seeing this, her 57-year-old mother, Ms. Li, did what any mother would do. She jumped out of the car to save her daughter. As park rangers frantically tried to scare off the first
Yeah, her mom might fuck around and die too. What is she gonna do to save her from a fucking tiger, bruh?
tiger, two other tigers attacked the mother,
Wow.
killing her instantly.
Wow. So you just got your fucking mom killed. Like, what is the thought process when niggas do the shit they do? I don't understand it at all.
Ms. Zhao survived, but with severe injuries.
She survived and she got her fucking mom killed. Oh my god. And you know what's crazy about it? Is because she got out, this is the type of shorty she not finna take accountability. Because she got out the whip to argue with him, she dead in the wrong. She finna go and tell that, see, you were arguing with me, you're the reason my mom died, I'm telling you. Dumb type of shorties, like, you're the reason my mom died, you're arguing with me, and da da da. You're like, morons, bro.
The mother died, saving the daughter who had caused the crisis. The aftermath was a firestorm of public opinion. The family tried to sue the park for 2 million yuan,
You're not winning shit.
claiming they weren't warned properly. But the public and the courts sided with the park. The footage of Ms. Zhao's arrogant,
That's not a winnable case. That's
reckless act was undeniable. It's a story of entitlement with the most tragic of consequences. A woman whose temper tantrum got her own mother killed. She survived, but she has to live with the knowledge that her moment of rage led directly to her mother's death.
dumbass.
The aesthetics over life tragedy. In the age of social media, the perfect picture is everything. The right angle, the right light, the right filter. But what if the price of that picture is your life? In September 2024, two Brazilian influencers, 37-year-old Aline Tamara Moreira de Amorim and 27-year-old Beatriz Tavares da Silva Faria, attended
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. If you're pushing 40, my nigga, and you're still chasing after like social media like validation, nigga, you have a problem, my nigga. A real problem. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna guess this shorty probably went on the back of the boat trying to like take a pic, fell in and some shit. Something stupid.
a lavish party on a yacht. Afterwards, they boarded a small, overcrowded speedboat to return to the coast of São Vicente, Brazil. The captain, seeing the choppy water and the overloaded boat, begged everyone to put on a life vest. But
She said no, it's gonna fuck up her picture. I'm already knowing.
afterwards, they boarded a small, overcrowded speedboat to return to the coast of São Vicente, Brazil. The captain, seeing the choppy water and the overloaded boat, begged everyone to put on a life vest. But Aline and Beatriz refused.
No.
Why? Because the bright orange vests would ruin their tan lines, and they certainly wouldn't look good in the selfies they planned to take on the way back. Their aesthetic was more important than their safety. The boat headed into a notoriously dangerous stretch of water known as the Devil's Throat. A massive wave hit the small boat.
The shorty then drove into the Devil's Throat, talking about she not gonna wear her life jacket for the aesthetic. Crazy. They're about to drown.
And it capsized. The captain and the other passengers, who were either wearing life vests or could swim, survived. But Aline...
And they couldn't swim? So the niggas who could swim or wore life vests survived. They couldn't swim and they didn't wear life vests.
...are known as the Devil's Throat. A massive wave hit the small boat and it capsized. The captain and the other passengers, who were either wearing life vests or could swim, survived. But Aline and Beatriz, weighed down by their clothes and with no buoyancy, were pulled under. They drowned. Their bodies washed ashore days later. The local police commissioner stated it bluntly. Vanity was the primary cause of death. The tragic irony was almost too perfect. Just before she died, Aline had posted photos of herself on the yacht, looking glamorous in her bikini, basking in the sun.
See how dumb this shit is? But I'm trying to tell you, like, social media, all of this shit is a facade. All of this shit is a facade. This shorty's 37 chasing the social media high and died behind it. Like, stupid shit.
The very sun that gave her the tan she died to protect. It's a story that perfectly captures a certain kind of modern madness. They died for the gram, a cautionary tale about the deadly consequences of prioritizing likes over life jackets. A story of two women who looked at a life-saving device and saw only a fashion faux pas. The VIP photo fall. The Grand Canyon is a place of awe-inspiring beauty. It's also a place that demands respect. A place with very clear, very simple rules designed to keep you from falling to your death. Rules that, in July 2020, 59-year-old Maria Andrea Salgado Lopez decided were for other people.
Like, 59? Come on, bro.
She was at Mather Point, one of the most popular
Holy
and crowded
fuck.
lookouts on the South Rim. And she wanted a special photo. A photo without all the other tourists in it. A VIP photo. So, she did what hundreds of people do every year. She climbed over the safety railings. She ignored the multiple prominent signs that read, "Danger." She walked out onto an unofficial, unstable rock ledge, a so-called social path worn into the ground by countless other rule breakers looking for the perfect Instagram shot. She was posing for the photo, her family looking on, when she either lost her footing or stepped too close to the edge. She fell. It wasn't a dramatic 1,000-foot plunge. It was a 100-foot, 30-meter fall onto a ledge below. But it was more than enough.
Bro,
Park rangers...
I think because people get so used to, like, waking up every day and living, they forget how easy it is to die. Like, obviously when she went there and did that shit, she did not think she was gonna die. But, like, niggas forget how easy it is to die. Like, bro. And it's not even like, it's other shit. Every day you risk, you know, when you go in a car and you drive, you know, it's a risk. But there's levels to shit. Like, no picture is ever this fucking important, nigga. Especially for you to get on the edge of the canyon. It's dusty and it's rocky. Nigga, that's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Had to use a helicopter to recover her body. It's a depressingly common story at the Grand Canyon. People see a barrier, and they see it not as a life-saving warning, but as a challenge, an obstacle between them and a slightly better picture. They see the rules and they think, that's for the clumsy people, that's for the tourists. I'm different, I'm careful. But the canyon doesn't care how careful you are. The loose rocks,
like, look at the
crumbling
fucking
edges,
wind,
the
bro.
sudden gusts of wind, they don't discriminate. Maria Lopez wanted a photo that made her look special, unique, adventurous, and she got it. She died for it. The shortcut, drowning. Sometimes, entitlement isn't about getting a better photo or winning an argument. Sometimes, it's just about being in a hurry. In February 2017, during a period of heavy flooding in Northern California, a 45-year-old woman named Nicole Dufour was driving on a rural county road. She came to a section that was clearly and completely flooded. The road was closed. There were orange cones, barricades, and large, unambiguous signs that said, "Road closed" and "Flooded." Other cars were turning around. It was a clear, unmistakable message: do not proceed. But Nicole, apparently, was in a hurry. Or maybe she just thought she knew better. She decided the rules didn't apply to her. Witnesses watched as she drove her car off the road, around the barricades, and straight into the floodwaters.
Like, you see what I'm saying? What, like, genuinely, like, let's stop for a second. What is the thought process? Genuinely, like, really think about it. If it's flooded, where was she gonna go? What other way would she have possibly went? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to be laughing at niggas, people dying and shit, but bro, like, I think, bro, somebody's have to be like suicides and shit, bro, because there's no way anybody is this stupid, bro. I swear.
She was taking a shortcut that everyone else could see was a deadly mistake. Her car was immediately swept away by the strong current of the swollen creek. It was pulled into a ditch and flipped upside down, trapping her inside. She drowned in her car, surrounded by signs that were put there to save her life. The California Highway Patrol later stated that they didn't know why she ignored the signs, but that the road was properly closed.
Yeah, like,
It was a conscious decision, a choice. She wasn't a victim of the flood. She was a victim of her own impatience, her own belief that she could outsmart nature and bypass the rules that were slowing everyone else down.
bro.
It's a quiet, lonely kind of Karen death. No screaming, no public tantrum. Just a single fatal decision based on the arrogant assumption that she knew better.
And in those final moments, like, what do you even do? What do you even, like, you just there like, damn. Like, you can't blame no one, nothing. Bro, a lot of these people are just slow. Like, I'm sorry, bro. But, like, bro, every day you wake up is a blessing. Make sure you value that life you have.
Something, baby, I like just how you blushing. And maybe we could bust it at the function. Turn nothing to something. Wish you could just see the horrors of my life, my upbringing.